It's the fall 2006, 5 years after the towers came down. How could you let this happen? And how could you let this happen? How could you have created this?
George W. Bush.
How stupid are you to choose this destiny? Where's Osama bin Laden? Where are the weapons of mass destruction? How much is the life of an American worth? Are we better today than we were 5 years ago? Today.
They're smelling burnt flesh. They're seeing bodies
every single day,
all day, every day. And the human mind is only capable of handling so much information before it actually begins to break down. It's because it will
replace a building, but you can't replace life, man. You know what I'm saying?
What you saw on TV is not.
There's no comparison.
You can't fathom what you saw on TV to what you see in person.
It's a little. It takes a tragedy for us to, really get that feeling of helping one another. That's sad.
What they don't tell you is how bad the scene was at that time. At the time of the second plane hit.
It's a little. It takes a tragedy for us to, really get that feeling of helping one another. That's sad.
We're in New York City. What's that? This is what I'm doing in New York. It's important to show we got to go on with our lives. We got to keep doing it. All the perspectives that anybody else has of what this is coming from TV. It's coming from the media. But I'm standing in it right now, and it looks like downtown San Diego or LA. Sometime in the next day or two, I'm going over to the NLP Center in Manhattan. Last week, when I went into the Red Cross to find out what the relief efforts were like, they were telling me the emphasis on how their counselors tremendously needed to relief themselves.
There's going to be ripple effects for a long time, but no matter, even if they're as bad as we're hoping they're not, still most people have to go back on with life. So that's what we're returning to. Okay, now we're under Madison Square Garden. I haven't looked from here since.
Can I go in anymore?
There are no Boris. Is he here? Boris?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I haven't looked. See all the place where you just see sky and clouds, that's where they were. And then the place where you see buildings kind of behind them and
that's
around them is
that's
where the bottom was.
Oh my God. This is where you said you were and you ran down and left?
This is basically where we were when it happened.
Jesus. Were you watching when it happened?
When I came, actually, at the time the first building already collapsed.
Oh my God!
I didn't
so
realize
you came in a little bit late.
Just looking to the window.
You didn't hear the people
I was
crying?
Terrified.
The people were already crying here. Oh, that was on 28.
I was more myself.
I was on the
about
28.
to cry. So.
Well, no, I was on the. I mean, you already like when you arrived at that time.
I didn't know about that. I just came out.
You just came
into the window. I saw the fire.
Until you looked.
And they were both gone at that point.
No,
just one, just the first one, and then you
the
saw.
second one was on the fire.
You wrote to me about that.
Yeah, that they had thrown us out. It was a makeshift morgue, and they said we have to get out. We're bringing bodies here.
They said keep going.
So where? We didn't know. So just don't get one of them.
What happened was when this whole thing happened, Jesse had to go, and he and his wife Amy both made it down.
We evacuated. There was no train to take. So where do we go?
And they don't know what's going on. So they're just going and going and going. And at the park where they were staying, it was a makeshift morgue that they were making. Is that right?
Yeah, so they threw us out, and we eventually went downtown to our friend's house.
This is the first day that he's been away from Ground Zero. He's been there pulling rubble every single day. I have to talk to a police officer right now. Come call me. I'll talk to you soon. I love you. Bye-bye. There's a bomb scare.
Thursday.
Man.
So I think they're getting the students definitely have lost it.
They're letting him back in. Oh man. What are we doing? You lost two friends? Is that
two friends.
visiting?
Visitor, yeah. My friend too. My friend he lost his family too. Like 2-3 from his family. They came here for this. What happened if what's happened if you don't believe it? It's kind of like a dream. Nobody will believe that this thing is gonna happen.
There's so many people here going through so much. The ones that you see walking, going on as best they can with their lives right now. Yeah, they're the ones that are keeping this place going. They're keeping this place working. And obviously it stems beyond just New York City. Whatever comes in and out of here, from data transfer to physical products, it eventually reaches out to where you are now.
It's rough. A lot of things do. A lot of things do. But it put it back into context that, you know, today's events, it seemed unreal. People wanted it to be unreal, but no, it was real. And that's what's just, you know, sinking in for a lot of people now. You know, it's, you're not going to wake up from this. It's, you know, you got to go on, but you're not going to wake up from this.
To where I can cross over, close to home, I cannot say, close to home, feeling so far away.
When will there be justice for the murder, for the genocide? We are not safer, it costs more to live, and birth-given rights continue to be taken away. This will not go away, and it will not get any better until you make it go away. End it today. I'm Enrique Montiel. Since September 2001, I have been a passionate advocate against the crisis we have put ourselves in and the hole we continue to dig ourselves in every single day. I invite you to be a part of the solution by entering this conversation. Request to create your own personal piece of 911 for our festival, using the footage I shot in New York in 2001, and you can mix it with any footage that you have available that you have shot yourself or have rights to. This is an ongoing conversation on our rights, on our future, on the world we're involved in shaping. Best to you and to your loved ones.